Hello random YouTube viewer that may stumble upon this video. How's it going? You probably never heard of my channel before, but that's okay. You guys can just call me Metric, and I mostly just make whatever video idea comes to mind. Now, I watch YouTube a lot, and I've seen many types of videos, from game reviews, to let's plays, to even guides on how to beat that one annoying boss. I'm talking to you, Malos and Araya! But one type of videos that I keep on coming back to are list videos. Now, if you've been on YouTube at all, you know what I mean. They basically just list off a certain amount of things, sometimes being in order from worst to best. Well, I decided that because I enjoy those kinds of videos, and because I recently got a microphone, I would try to make my own top 5 video. So, with 2 more DLC characters to go, and E3 right around the corner, here's my top 5 characters I'd like to see get into Smash. Also, keep in mind that these are just my opinions. If you disagree with the characters I choose, that's fine. Feel free to give your own top 5 in the comments, and we can have a nice conversation about it. Now, with that little disclaimer out of the way, let's get into number 5. It's no surprise that Smash is one of the biggest crossovers ever, representing video games from tons of different genres. Now, as great as that is, we actually not only have a character from an FPS game as a fighter. This is where I think Tracer could fit in. Okay, before you guys hate me, yes, I know many people would rather want someone like Doomguy or Master Chief, but personally, I feel like Tracer has more personality, and it would have a better moveset. I also have more of a connection with her than them because I played a ton of Overwatch, but barely any Doom or Halo. For her specials, I think they'd be pretty unique. With her blink ability and pulse pistols, she could be a quick and nimble character with good projectiles. Basically, she would sort of play like a combination of Fox and Sheik. An Overwatch stage with some of the characters showing up in the background would be awesome to see too. There are tons of maps to choose from, so maybe you can randomly pick some, similarly to the Minecraft stage. So an Overwatch character getting into Smash? That's perfectly fine in my book. So, I've wanted another fighting game character in Smash for a while now. Terry was cool, but, I really haven't played a Fatal Fury game, so I wasn't super hyped for him. Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, on the other hand? Oh, hell yeah! Now, I know, the most common argument against this is that Mortal Kombat is too bloody and violent, so obviously they can't add a character from it. But to that I have to say, have you played Bayonetta? Because I've seen some crazy ass shit in that game, but she still got into Smash. Even if he's not realistically going to get in, it's still fun to think about a moveset for him. Like, maybe he could use his spear as a tether grab and up special. Or, maybe for his neutral special, he could use his fire breath from his iconic Toasty fatality. He's gotta use his swords too. Oh, and this stage? There are tons to choose from, but I think the pit would be cool. You could even have a fight going on in the background like in the original game. Overall, I think Scorpion would bring some great stuff to Smash. You ever wonder who helps the Smash characters if they get sued? Yeah, me neither. But I know who could help them if they ever needed it. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Ever since I first started playing through the Ace Attorney series around 2 years ago, I've loved it. From the characters, to the jokes, to even the music. It has a very charming atmosphere to it. And Phoenix joining Smash will bring that to the game. Yes, I know visual novel characters can be hard to think of a moveset for. But I think if they handled it similarly to how Phoenix plays in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, it can work. From throwing evidence at his opponents to pointing at them to deal damage, he has potential. Also, if he got in, the stage has to be a courtroom. It's just too perfect for Phoenix. Oh, and you also can't forget to make him say his iconic OBJECTION! When you think think of mascots for companies, what comes to mind? Maybe Mario if you're thinking of Nintendo, maybe Steve for Microsoft, but what about Sony? Well, the mascot that comes to mind for me, at least for the original PlayStation, has to be Crash Bandicoot. Now, I think Crash would honestly be a great pick because of the sheer fact that he fits so well for Smash. He has a wacky attitude, cool moves, and a great number of songs from his games to choose from. I also think his moveset would represent him greatly. For example, his neutral special would obviously be his iconic spin move. It would be nice to see Aku Aku get incorporated in his moveset too. To be honest, I feel that Crash is the most likely to get in out of all the ones I listed in this video. He's had a recent surge of popularity again, and Crash 4 came out not too long ago, so there's a chance. I haven't beaten any of the Crash games yet, but if he gets added, I'll definitely get back to them. If you know me, you know who this is going to be. I'm not going to drag it out. The character I want to see in Smash the most is the Keyblade wielder, Sora. Sora is just one of those characters that you can't hate because of the potential he has to be a fun fighter. This is reflected in the combat of Kingdom Hearts, where it's all about combos and stringing them together. So obviously for Smash, Sora's gameplay will be based around that. With quick Keyblade slashes and specials that help him with combos, he'd be a formidable foe. He's also gotta have magic, another staple in the Kingdom Hearts series. Basically, I'd like him to play like he does in Smash Flash too. Now, the series has many different iconic locations and worlds, but the one that stands out the most has to be Destiny Islands. What else can I say about this beautiful island that hasn't been said before? It's a super memorable place that almost anyone who knows about the series can recognize. Also, just imagine the music, the remixes even. Gosh, it would be fantastic. I know it's not very likely with the whole Disney situation and everything, but Sora during the battle would definitely make me super hyped. And that's my list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's my first time making this sort of content, and to be honest, it's the most time I've spent working on a video. I don't know if and when I'll make another video like this, but if you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate it if you liked it and maybe even subscribed. Any opinions or criticisms you guys might have is appreciated in the comments too. Well, I think that's all I had to say. See ya!